Hi everyone, and welcome to Journey Om Yoga mini session with me, Jennifer Williams. Today we are going to be working on triangle pose, a couple of modifications in the pose, and also a modified locust pose. And we'll throw some child's pose in there as well. So the idea of this week's session is to, of course, open the hips, about lengthening the body in each of these poses and engaging certain muscles that we use and opening the heart center. So let's just come to a standing position on the mat and ground down through your feet. And just take a deep breath. And now come out to a wide stance, feet straight ahead. Think about lengthening up, lifting up out of the hips, engage the core. Now turn the right foot out and start to move your hips from side to side. The movement in triangle comes from the hips. And you want to keep the right side of the body open instead of caving into it. And just slide the right arm, the right hand down the leg. Keep the chest open. And then slowly extend the left arm out. Keep your neck in line with your spine. And bring your gaze down toward your right foot. And just remember to stay with the breath. You can extend that left arm up toward the ceiling. Continue to breathe. And if you need to, you can soften your knees a little bit. And slowly come back up. Turn that right foot forward, left foot out. Same thing, shift the hips. Good. Extend out and slowly slide down. Keep the chest open. As soon as you start to feel your chest cave, then back off and come back to that open chest. Gaze down toward your left foot. Right arm up toward the ceiling if you'd like. And just breathe. Slowly come back up. Take a breath. And we'll switch sides. Turn the right foot back out. Shift the hips over to the left side. Now extend out. This is a more of an advanced pose where you extend out. Keep the right side of the body open. Good. Stretch down. This is great for the hips. This has been great in helping to heal my back. Good. If you'd like, left arm comes up. And just gaze straight ahead. A little smile on your face. Just stay with the breath. Keep the core engaged. And think about pressing your hips forward. Engaging the legs. To modify, you can bend the knee and rest your forearm on your thigh. And just keep that length in the torso. Let's come back up. We'll switch to the other side. Nice slow transition. Shift the hips to the right side. Extend out, way out over if that's comfortable for you. Hand comes down. So you can use a block under the left hand. Whatever the hand is down on the leg, you can put a block underneath that to help modify the pose. And just stay with the breath. Think about extending out, engaging the legs, engaging the core. Keep the breath easy. Modify by bending the knee, putting your forearm on the thigh. Good. Slowly come back up. And release the arms down. Step the feet together. Take a moment here. Take a couple breaths and just ground down into your feet. Feel the reverberation of triangle, which opens the heart center. It helps to ground. So it's basically first chakra through the seventh chakra. And make your way down into child's pose. Arms extended. This time let's bring the knees out wide to either side of the mat so the chest really stretches down, forehead comes down. Stay with the breath. If it's too much pressure on your knees, you can always lift the hips up a little bit and just breathe into your back. Make your way into plank and slowly lower down. To modify in plank, you would set your knees down so there's still an angle there. Engage your core and slowly lower down. And now for locust pose. Arms come down by your sides. We're going to lift the legs up, but you're extending out through the toes. So really point your toes and engage your legs. Engage the glutes. Arms lift up. Chest lifts up. Head lifts up. And just feel like you're extending from the top of your head to your toes away from each other. Breathing into the belly. Engage the abdomen. Palms of the hands turn up toward the ceiling. And then when you're ready, just slowly lower down. Bring your hands up and rest your forehead on your hands. And just take a couple breaths here. And when you're ready, you can press back into child's pose. And rest in child's pose.